murals play a role in identifying the town and its makeup and history. Many of the towns had images that depicted past life and experiences in the city. I have captured some of the images and have taken a closer look at them. I was amazed at some of the detail of the content. Some of the towns had murals depicting a recollection of history. Many of the murals were large. I tried to catch the detail on a few of these history murals. The sheer diversity of the murals, religious, cultural, and nature-based, they symbolize the feeling of the town that you are visiting. Charleston, West Virginia had an arts alley, which I saw in a couple communities. Marathon, Texas had a number of smaller murals that were clustered, again in an arts alley. In El Paso, there was an outstanding tribute to local boxers. Tucson had some outstanding murals, which had a lot of detail. These murals were in the historic 4th Avenue district. I enjoyed my time there. San Mateo had a sparkling image with a lot of detail. Although the rest of the Salton Sea, California was graffitied beyond comprehension, there was a mural that was outstanding on a building located up by the development. Redding, California expanded their downtown, which is mostly vacant, maybe an additional 150 to 200,000 square feet of retail. Everything looked new. The Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota was unique and drew a lot of visitors. The outside of the building was adorned with corn. My old South Street Head House district in Philly had many Isaiah Zagar murals, some of which I facilitated permission. I had to mediate the exposed female breast on the Buster Brown shoe store mural, but other than that, things went smoothly. In Billings, Montana, there was an alley behind a bar. I started taking pictures of all the rock stars on the back, and the owner of the club was sitting in her car and discussed the origins of the murals. It was a very impressive display. In Missoula, Montana, there were some interesting panel murals that caught my eye, but it was hard to get a good angle on them taking photographs. Spokane had a nature mural that was defaced. Not sure if NAE is a person or a point of view. Coeur d'Alene, Idaho had a lot of sculpture art and balanced it with a fair number of murals. This was a fun place to visit. I had dinner there in the downtown and I enjoyed my stay there. Centralia, Washington had a strong historical mural about the history of the railroad spurring development. Sheridan, Wyoming had some great historic murals which, like Coeur d'Alene, supplemented the spectacular sculpture display. Thank you for visiting my site. Last Days of Lockdown 2021. Over 80 videos showing conditions at the end of the 2021 lockdown, which I have chronicled for posterity.